Hey guys, this is Stu from Stuart Scale Models, and this is my first update for my entry into the Pricks of Plastics a Leopard group build, which is in fact their very first group build. And it started around about, I think it was the 1st of December, and it's running on until the 30th of April. I've only just started on this kit. In fact, I started on this kit around about 3 days ago, and yeah, as you can see, I've really been hammering this thing out. It's around about, I'd say, 85% complete in regard to construction. The actual hull, upper hull, isn't actually glued on. The side skirts aren't yet. The tracks aren't on properly. I've just put them on for the purpose of this video. The turret isn't actually fully assembled because I haven't actually got it mounted to the base yet, as I've got to paint the interior of it white. So that will be done in due process. It's a lovely little kit. I know Tackle and Meng have just recently released the Leopard in their range, but this one is the only one you could actually get hold of until those two came out. And I think it's about 30 odd years old, but it still holds up extremely well, I have to say. I mean, I got this one in, I think, about 6 months ago. Along with a Leopard 1A5, I think, which I've since sold on. But I hope to get the Meng kit at some stage for that one, and possibly the Leopard 2 from Hobby Boss. But anyway, we shall see. So really, originally I was going to do the Leopard 1 camper panzer, but I had a few hiccups with that, as you will know from my last video, and so therefore I decided to construct this little beast, and it is quite a beast actually when you actually get it fully constructed. I would say this is equal to the size of a chieftain. This was specifically around about the same era this was introduced, during the Cold War. As I say, the thing that makes it impressive is those two Oerlikon guns and the radar array, as well as the huge turret that's on it. It is quite an impressive looking beast. I've actually seen one of these firing on YouTube. My God, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that. I'd end up like a roll of cheese, I'll tell you. After being hit by that, I'll tell you. Sorry, I'm just moving my... stretching my legs a little bit, moving the rucksack out of the way. As I say, it's an impressive kit. It does fall together very, very well. Beautifully engineered, so much so the actual radar dish on the front can be, you can move it. The actual guns on the turret themselves do actually move, and the radar dish at the back actually moves around as well. And what I've also done is left it so that if I get this around, damn, the skirt's just fallen off. I'll just get it back on a minute. I've just got it, for the purpose of this video, assembled with white tack. So if I just get this around, you can open up the back like so and see the interior of it. Probably what I'll do is, I say, I'm going to paint that all white, and then obviously put in the details, and then just basically cover it in a clear, put a dark dirt wash on it, and just weather it up a little bit. So yeah, it's very well engineered indeed. Oops, hang on, I've got one of the antennae caught on there. Just pop it back. It is a little bit tricky to put back sometimes, but hey. The two radar antennas I actually got from a packet of light sprues that my father actually got from a little model shop in Dorking in Surrey called Dorking Models many, many years ago. When we were going through his stuff, I managed to grab some of this. It's what I tend to use for my aerials and most of my armour vehicles, as opposed to stretching sprue. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a cop out, but it's a lot easier, and considering we've only actually got, what, 5 to 6 weeks on this Leopard group build until it's complete, that was the best cause for the aerial array. As you notice, the engine compartment is empty at the moment. I haven't actually got that paint. Well, I've just got it painted. I've just got to do a little bit of detail painting on it and weather that up, and then put it inside with the grille over the top, which I'll be using the mesh from the kit. And for the purposes of videos, as I say, I'll put the tracks on. They are a bit I have to say. They're not as good as the ones that were on the Sherman. So the jury's out in regard to them. I do have some Bronco workable track links. I am debating on assembling. I might well use these for this kit, but as I say, time is pressing with this group build because we've only got 5 to 6 weeks until this group build finishes. So I'm basically going to build this kit straight from the box. I am debating whether to put the crewman in just to give it a sense of scale. I do have some aftermarket crewmen, but I haven't really sort of made my mind up, so the jury's out on that at the moment. But generally, the proportions of the vehicle look exactly right. I've done quite a bit of research on this vehicle as well. Now, I might not go with the actual colour scheme as is indicated on in the kit itself, which is overall olive drab. I might well go for the 3-tone camouflage, which is mostly used on most German HERE vehicles, and has been throughout the sort of latter part of the 70s to the 80s through to today. And I think it would look a lot more colourful in that scheme as opposed to an ordinary sort of bland olive drab. So I may well have a crack at it, I don't know. I shall sort of think on that one. As I say, it is going to be a standalone build. I'm not going to do a vignette. And once this is done, it's going to go on the shelf along with the other earlier builds just above me here. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this kit, a heck of a lot of fun. If you want a quick, simple, easy build, then go for this one, the Tamiya kit. Whereas the others I think are a little bit more in depth. So there you go. I think that's about all I've got to say about this at this stage. So the next time you'll see this, it may well be in its base coat. It might be deckled and cleared, ready for weathering and washing. We will see. So there you go. Anyway, as I say, I've waffled on enough now. I hope you guys like what you see. I'm certainly impressed with the kit so far. As I say, it's a very simple, quick, easy build that actually falls together. The only drawback I would say with this kit is you will come across a lot of injection marks, unfortunately, on it, and also in places where it's going to be noticeable. So that was a bit of a pain, but I managed to sand down and everything's fine now. So that's the only thing I would warn you look out for with this kit, because it is quite an old mould, but it does go together very well, and it's very well engineered. And as I say, the reason I picked this one is because it's an unusual subject. So there you go. Anyway, I've waffled on enough as it is, so keep up the good builds that I see out there, guys. I'll follow your videos every day. Well, I say every one of them. Well, I've subscribed to so many ruddy channels. I think I'd be here years trying to catch up with them, but hey. The quality of the builds out there are just fantastic, so keep up the good work, guys. And I'm very humble with the feedback I've been getting back from this so far. Anyway, it's getting on for about 10 minutes, so I'm going to finish now. So in the meantime, get kit crazy, happy modelling, and I'll speak to you soon.